Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Laurie. I live in northern Utah in gardening zone 7A, and today I'm going to be planting more bulbs. As you can see, it's fall and it's finally getting cold here. We had our first snow in the mountains yesterday and some rain down here, so the ground's a little bit wet, so we'll see how it goes. But so it's super chilly. The flowers are still going, you can see, kind of, but I think coming up this week we're going to have our first frost. So let me show you where I'm going to plant some bulbs. Hopefully I'll get some done in the back here and some in the front, but we'll start. So I have this spot right here by our basketball court. It's out here by our shed. As you can see, we did have a little bit of a storm and my corn stalks blew down in the wind, but I'm probably just going to get rid of them actually because it's getting cold and I'm kind of done looking at them, and I'm ready to get my Christmas stuff up. Actually, I'm going to be doing that probably starting next week because it's starting to get colder. But I hadn't had plans to put any bulbs in this area right here, but then I was at Home Depot and came across these gorgeous proven winter bulbs. Let me show you here. And I thought, oh, those are so pretty. I think I want to plant them, and I think they'll be so perfect here because I do have alliums that come up in between these hydrangeas in the spring, and I think they'll be so pretty matched with that because I have purple and white alliums. So they're the gladiator alliums. I think each box has 20 bulbs in it. Yeah, 20 bulbs in each box. I got 2 boxes, so that's 40 tulips. Not very many. It's going to be a little sparse in here, but we'll see how it goes. I think I'm just going to plant them right in front of these boxwoods here just to add a little bit of extra color here. And I think this will be a good spot because it gets quite a bit of sun all winter and all spring and pretty much all summer long. So I think it'll be good for them to just be viable and hopefully last here probably, I don't know, 3 to 5 years. I've lived in some areas where tulip bulbs have been going for 10 years, but they definitely decrease in number as they age. But so we'll try it, see how long they last. They won't get disrupted by anything, and hopefully this ground isn't too wet from our storm. I'm hoping it's not going to be a pain. Planting tulip bulbs is something I kind of always dread, but I'm just so happy when I do it because in the spring you just look outside when you're just so desperate to see some color, and seeing all those bulbs just makes you so happy. So let's get into it. I have some weed cloth in here that I need to pull back, so I'll pull the weed cloth back, pull the mulch back, and then get those in. And as you can see, I still have some color. It has a Piper. No, Piper. No. Okay, I do need to set these up. You can't get those. Just trying to get that corn off of it. Little turkey. Anyway, what I was saying, we haven't had our first hard frost, and so we've still got a lot of blooms back here. I'll probably, this kind of got hit hard the other night. It's probably time to pull these out. In fact, I think I will get these pulled out. Actually, I just decided I'm going to do that as a whole other video, next video. So I'm just going to focus on bulbs today. There's always so much to do. I can get kind of distracted, but just going to do the bulbs, leave these alone for now, enjoy them for a couple more days, and then pull them out another day. So let's get going. I'm always changing my mind. I was in there and it was messy, and I was like, you just got to clean this up now. When I'm done, I'll probably come blow whatever leaves are kind of around too and just tidy all this area up. It's just nice to button up an area. So I had to pull all this back to kind of remember what I had going on in here. But I've got like 17 spaces. I have 40 bulbs, so I'm going to try, that's like 2.3 if you divide that. So I'm going to put a couple bulbs, and once in a while I'll put 3 in little groupings along the way. I think that will be great actually. And then I'm going to come along here and cut off these long things that I had in between each boxwood, because I don't think I need that weed cloth anymore, but I do want to keep this little bit in front. It does cut down on weeds, and I don't have anything there right now. And so I'm going to cut this back, cut all the little long parts off of it, and then once I'm done planting, I'll come back and put the weed cloth up to like there, and that will be great. And as you can see, this soil is compact and it's wet, and it's going to be terrible to work with. The auger's not going to cut it in soil like this, and it's damp. I know I probably should wait for it to dry out, but we have another rainstorm coming, and I just want to get these bulbs done. So I'm just going to use a good old shovel, and I think that will be easiest. I can put like 3 bulbs in one big hole or 2, and I think that will be easiest. So I'm going to dig a hole, throw in some bulb tone, put the bulbs in. Okay, I got that all done. It took me a couple hours. I knew it would. I knew I'd have to deal with the weed cloth and the soil and the cleanup. So yeah, I'm glad I got it cleaned up. These leaves are really small on these olive trees. They're hard to clean up. It's not perfectly blown out, but these still all have to fall. So I wasn't too crazy about getting it totally perfect, but it's good for now. Looks so good. I didn't get to trimming my boxwoods, which is a shame, but that's okay. I'm not going to do it right now. It's a little too late. They'll just freeze. But I got everything buttoned up. Those tulips should be good. I did set aside a few of them. Let me show you. So I had 6 or 7 that were no good, which was kind of unfortunate because I only had 40. So I only put like 2 in a hole, or
I think one just had one, so kind of a bummer. So this is what they look like when they're rotten and they're no good. They will not grow. So I just didn't plant these. I left them out. They'll just get chopped up in the mower here on the grass. That's kind of how it goes, but it's not how you want it to go. But it's okay. We'll see how these do. I really wanted to try out this Proven Winners brand. I like to try out different brands. So Eden Brothers, I got some daffodils I'm going to put probably in these pots over here at some point, and a few of them I can tell are not viable either. So it does happen. I feel like when I order my tulips from Color Blends, they're always really good. I don't have any that have died, or maybe just even one out of a huge batch. So Color Blends is definitely my favorite place to get bulbs. We'll try out these Proven Winner ones. They're going to be beautiful. They're such a beautiful variety. And I'll put a link down below if Home Depot's still carrying that. It might be too late, but anyway, got everything cleaned up. I don't like to leave any project with a lot of mess, and it's just nice to clean up along the way. Feels good to have those plants out, everything cleaned up. My battery operated blower died, so I had to go get my gas one, but it's fine. That one's a little heavier, and I'm telling you, I had arm day on Monday, so I'm kind of dying. Not going to get to the front. That will probably be tomorrow, but got a lot done. I got rid of those corn stalks, and I kind of like the clean, fresh look. It's just, it feels good, you guys, to get ready. Pretty soon I'll be planting bulbs in these pots too, and it's just a beautiful day. Feels like fall, a little bit crisp. So I'll quit rambling. Thanks so much for watching. We'll do a before and after in the springtime and see how everything looks. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye.